Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by
The Org Boss. The Org Boss is a residential and commercial organizing company that specializes in decluttering, interior design, inventory staging, business processing documentation, and more. Reach the Org Boss today at 832-617-0624 or send an email to info@theorgboss.com.
True Digital Media Consulting. You're online right now and so are your customers, but marketing has to be a consistent journey. True Digital Media Consulting can help with your online ads, organic growth, and so much more. Contact us today at 832-934-4436 or visit our website at truedigitalmediaconsulting.com.
Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789.
Hey, yo, what's going on, podcasters? Welcome to Startup Masters on the Sphere TV network. Listen, we are so happy you came and decided to spend a little bit of your afternoon with us on this good Tuesday. I'm your girl, your host, Clea Guillory, also known as KG. You can follow me on social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'm at KOG Speaks. And as I mentioned, my YouTubers is KOG Speaks TV. And again, if you are thinking about starting a business, if you have a business, or perhaps you're just looking for things or ideas to recharge your business plan, you have stopped at the right podcast. No need to look any further, because we got the riveting content, the dopest guests right here in the building. Ain't that right, G?
You know that's right. What's up to everyone out there? This is your co-host, Gary Lee, also known as G Hawkins. Now, look, you can find me anywhere online, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snappity, chatting at G Hawkins. That's G Hawkins with a Z. And, of course, if you've got any questions about what we do here on the show, shoot us an email, startupmasters@thesphere.tv, or hit us across any social media platform. We got Misha in the building right now doing some Instagram Live.
Hey.
She get, so check our stories out. Things are popping here at the Sphere. So make sure you hit us up at the Sphere TV. Use our hashtag Startup Masters, and we'll definitely get back with you. But I'm ready for a great show. Let me tell you.
I already know it's going to be a great show.
You feel me? I'm ready. We had a great show yesterday, though. You want to talk about that real quick? I'm just saying.
You tell me.
Let me tell y'all. So the Sphere partnered with KOG and Company, and we broadcasted an excellent event. World Day Experience 2018 from Le Meridian Hotel here in downtown Houston, and it was phenomenal. We had great speakers, great prizes. We had great showcases from a live speed artist doing a painting that was phenomenal, to young ladies coming in, giving us that melanated excellence through dance and artistry. I mean, it was a fun-packed and filled event. And KG, once again, I just want to publicly say thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of that, to go through that experience with you. It was breathtaking.
My dude.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and figure out how to grab that.
Hey,
that needs to
we
be a
really-
part of the
we gonna
highlight
cut
reel.
that on.
We're gonna chop that up so many
and
different
screwed.
ways.
I got you. That's what we do.
But no, thank you for the sponsorship and the support and all the
Definitely.
love, man. I mean,
Definitely.
we are definitely chasing excellence together.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
That's why we built this thing. So we got a great show. I know you got this in your pocket. I know you got this fabulous intro about to pop out.
Put me in.
You in,
Put
coach?
me in.
It's all you.
I met this young lady, gosh, I want to say the end of last year.
Okay.
And you just know when someone has it, the way they speak, they articulate their thoughts, and the entrepreneurial spirit that they have in terms of, I'm going to do X by any means necessary.
Talk about it.
And I was just so smitten by the fact that her concept is to make sure that you and I are healthy. And that what we put in our mouth is not only healthy, but it's also yummy to the tummy.
To the tummy.
Because that's important, right? But listen, I'm just going to go. I can't contain myself. I have got to welcome to the Startup Masters round table where the gems are dropped.
Talk about it.
All the time. Please welcome, G, CEO, Billysia Pierce of Be Fit Foods.
I love it. I love
We have a little
it.
fun. Just a little bit of fun.
Thank you, Kalia, Gary. Thank you so much for having me. Like I said, I know both of you are modest, but I'm definitely honored to be here. It's such a privilege. I continue to see what you're doing in the community and what you stand for, and you just know when someone's spirit is real, and I can feel your spirit and know that you're a great person. So
thank you.
Very
thank
positive.
You so much.
Very positive what you're doing. I mean, the Sphere Network is podcast is amazing, and I'm just glad to be a part.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. Yeah. And this is what we do each and every week. For those that are tuned in right now, if you're sitting in your car, you're in traffic, you're listening to this podcast, or you sit at home, you're watching this via Apple TV or on YouTube or something like that, we want to let you know that we bring entrepreneurs to this table so that they can take you through their entrepreneurial journey, how they start their business, the pitfalls, the trials, the tribulations, things that have gone on through their livelihoods to bring their ideas, their dreams to fruition. And then, of course, talk about where they're at today and where they're going to be at 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. So make sure you've got your notepads. Make sure y'all got everything ready to rock and roll because we're about to roll on this journey. BP,
yes.
You ready to roll with us
ready.
today?
I'm
I ain't
ready.
nicknamed you and stuff. It's real. I'm just
But
saying.
hey, CP,
This is what we doing. This is what we
I'm
doing. So take us back in time. Like we often say, let's hit this DeLorean. We're going to hit 88 miles an hour. Take us back to that moment when you said, you know what? I've got to have people around me who have great food and at the same time who are conscientious about being fit. What was going on in your life when you had this dream?
So about 9 years ago, I became a certified personal trainer.
Okay.
And as most fitness professionals know, that our clients' biggest setback is their diets.
Sure.
And you cannot out-train a bad diet.
Oh,
100.
Know that to be a fact.
100.
Yeah, it's trust me, I personally know. I tell people all the time, my business actually saved me. I wasn't the best when it came to eating healthy, and I'm still not. You know, I still have my struggles. So I'm grateful for the position and the platform that I am in because it's made me better as well. But when I was a personal trainer, my clients struggled with their nutrition, and I've always had the entrepreneur mindset. I knew that I wanted more. Fitness just wasn't where I was going to stay, and even if it were, that I was going to have a lot more under my umbrella. So I decided that I wanted to start Be Fit Foods. Well, initially, it was just something that you continue to talk about. The at the pinnacle of your life, what your greatness is.
I feel
and
that.
I knew that, being an entrepreneur, being a mogul, being an innovator and an inspiration to people, that I would have multiple businesses. But you just continue to talk about that life that you want to reach instead of moving towards it.
Pulling that trigger.
Yeah.
Now, what year was this? So we can give some perspective.
So this was probably about 2013, about 2012, 2013. At 2012, I was definitely just talking.
Yeah.
You spent the year talking.
Oh, I spent
That's what
about,
do.
Yeah. 2013, it was really becoming like, okay, maybe. But 2014, I just had to
Go.
I had to go.
Activate.
And at that time, I thought that there were other components that I needed before I could start, but they weren't afforded to me. It wasn't easy for me to grasp, and I couldn't afford it. So that's when you make the decision, are you going to allow this to stop you, or are you going to find some kind of way to make it happen? And I've always been the person to find some kind of way to make it happen.
I hear that.
I believe that whatever it is that I think, whatever it is that I dream, that it's for me to make happen. And I have everything already in me to make it happen.
Now, I want to put a pin right there. And first and foremost, for those that are watching, those that are tuned in right now, listen to that statement.
Right.
There was a question from a financial perspective, and the mindset was, whatever it takes, I'm going to make this happen. Not running scared, not feeling defeated before you even came up to the plate with an idea, with an option to even see if it's going to be rejected. And all you need is one yes.
That's
you
it.
get 1,000 no's.
Yeah.
All you need is one yes. So I want to make sure those that are tuned in, and we do see you. I see you, Harvey Smith. I see you, Jadon Weaver. What's up to Egos and Opinions podcast? I want to shout out to them because they over there, they're hustling and grinding, working over there. But think about that as a business owner. Think about that if you're trying to bring your business to life. What has come your way where you said, you know what? Whatever it takes. Keep rolling.
Yeah, whatever it takes. So at that point, I just started cooking. Initially, to start B-Fit Foods, I thought that I would have to have a chef. And I tell you that because I didn't know how to cook.
That's okay. Keep it a buck.
I mean, that's pretty awesome when you think about it. Right?
So this is why that's the beauty of this, because this lets you know that this is my purpose, because I have it's B-Fit Foods is successful now.
Come on. Come on. That was a gym. Somebody caught that. Facebook Live. Make sure y'all say what's up, because we want to holler at y'all. We got Facebook up in the studio. Make sure y'all say something, because these gems are dropping. Did you hear that?
Rewind it. We'll say it one more again, B, just to make sure
So
they
when
heard it.
when there's something that you don't have, and it becomes successful anyway, you're definitely walking in your purpose.
Come on.
You definitely
She
are.
spoke to my spirit.
And you know what? That's why you don't stop. That's why I don't stop. Every day it's so hard. It's so tough. And I just figure, how am I what in the world? But I've made it this far, and I've become one of Houston's number one meal prep services.
That's
Wow.
what's up.
Number
That's
one.
dope.
And it came from something that I knew nothing about. You know, when you're younger, singers, most of them sing when they're younger. Most gymnasts, they're already practicing, and cooking wasn't my thing. So, but I had the years of nutrition expertise, and you know, I was in the field, so I knew what it took for you to succeed. But as far as me actually getting in the kitchen to make it happen for you, I didn't think that was for me.
I got you.
But when there's no other way, you have to start somewhere.
You do.
And so fast forward 3 years later, I have one of the top chefs in the country. That's our executive chef at B-Fit Foods. So I started it, and I have no idea how for the first 2 years, my company continued to progress on someone that knew nothing about cooking, but everything about passion, everything about inspiration, everything about drive, made something out of nothing. And that's exactly what I was able to do.
That's that entrepreneurial spirit.
It truly
something out of
is.
nothing.
Something out of nothing, and nobody can measure your grit. Only you can measure your grit.
Come on.
Oh,
It's so true.
And,
It's so
and
true.
add a little cheese to it too. Come on, I ain't took it to another level.
To a completely different level. We
a
didn't
little
level this
shrimp with
thing
that. I
up.
heard you say grit.
Saute.
I thought my mind was we back on fit food. I'm like, can I
You
get
want
a healthy
what
grit?
time
Is it cheese in
Can I
it?
get some
You
healthy
got some
grit?
cheese with it?
Perhaps 2%. I will take the skim milk cheese. Give me the healthy stuff.
I mean, but do y'all have
We
grits
can
over
make
there?
a shrimp and grit.
A nice
I
healthy
mean,
one. Come on,
I
talk
may
to
call
me.
it
what
the
you talking
sphere.
about?
The sphere
Come
grit.
on, what a-
I don't know. That's what
we building over here.
Yeah.
Listen,
Empire.
I am here for the grit.
I'm building legacy
With
meals.
the
I
shrimp.
love it. I love
That's a legacy series.
I love
When we gonna have it?
Come on.
Okay. Listen. We're gonna have to come back to that
Oh,
really
yeah,
soon,
definitely,
because this
definitely.
portion of the show is sponsored by our good friends over at the Org Boss. Hey, listen, has the clutter in your home or office gotten out of hand? Are you sick and tired of paying way too much time trying to find the things you need on a daily basis? If so, then give the org boss a call so that she can help you create organized, functional systems that match your personal lifestyle. The Org Boss is a residential and commercial organizing company that specializes in decluttering, home staging, interior design, space planning, inventory staging, and business process documentation for growing businesses looking to formally document their procedures. Call the Org Boss today at 832-617-0624 or send an email to info@theorgboss.com. That's info@THEORGBOSS.com. Shout out to V.
Shout out to V. So,
listen,
hey,
I'm still stuck on the shrimp and grits.
come on. We're going to talk about that.
I mean, we're going to have to, but I know we need to move on.
Yeah.
But I'm really concerned, or not concerned, curious is the word I'm looking for, as to how do we go from, I don't know how to cook, I'm starting up a healthy meal prep option, we're growing, expanding. Now I've got the most sought out executive chef working for my brand. I'm guessing there was some bumps, some adversities along the way. Talk about some of those biggest lessons.
So you
learned.
said, I want to go back, rewind a little bit.
Yes.
You said, how do we go from this to that?
Yes.
You just start. And that's what I did. I just
That's
started.
it. Did you hear?
A lot of people think that there's some magical date that everything's supposed to align. And 4 years later, I'm telling you, nothing's aligned yet. Nothing's aligned
just
yet.
gotta go.
I just keep going. I just keep going. There are no answers for you. You need to know who you are and what you stand for and what you want to give.
Right.
What do you want to give? I knew that I wanted to help people. I knew that I wanted to reach my greatness. I knew that I was of greatness, and I wanted to experience that. We see other people doing it every day, and you're like, oh, that's so amazing, the inspiration that you draw from others. But what inspiration are you going to give to others? We're not here just to exist or to watch other people live. We are really here
Sow a
to
seed.
live. Oh,
Getting
my
word
God.
Come
today.
on, man.
Getting
You gotta
word
pay that
It's so
today.
true.
forward.
It's so true. And that's actually the beauty of it, is the journey in it. And every day you guys can attest that as an entrepreneur, there's something that's going to go wrong. There's some kind of hardship that you have to conquer. And that's actually the beauty of it, because afterwards, after you've conquered it, after you've succeeded in whatever that hurdle was, don't you feel so much more of a badass? Like, I tell people, like, I feel like Superwoman sometimes, because I wake up and I'm like, what do I have to put out today?
Yeah, like you got your cape on.
Yeah, I really do. And but that's what helps me to continue when I finally overcome something that's been stressing me out or really weighing me down, that I didn't think that a hurdle that I can jump over, and I finally gotten over it. I level up, and that's so awesome. That feeling is just so awesome.
I level up. Hey, Facebook Livers, we're about to level up. Let me just tell y'all, we got to go to another level. So we only give y'all the first 15 minutes or so of the show. So thank y'all so much for tuned in. We see you. Look like LaKosha. Amy just topped in and said, "Hey B." So is that somebody you know?
LaKosha, yeah.
So yeah. So people are jumping in. But hey, guess what, folks? We're about to cut the Facebook Live feed. So if you want to get the rest of this show, you've got to go subscribe. So head over to the sphere.tv/Startup Masters. We've got a couple of options for you. You can find us right here on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play Music. We're on Stitcher, Spreaker, iHeartRadio. We're even on your Amazon Alexa in your kitchen or in your home.
Wow.
So at the same time, make sure you share this thing out. When you're over at iTunes, share it with your friends, your family, your colleagues. Share it with your loved ones. Share it with your favorite chef and let them know that they don't notice, because you might be hopping on this B-Fit Foods. Let everybody know. Then at the same time, give us that constructive criticism. We want to know how we're doing. Iron sharpens iron. So let us know. Hit those stars, hit those likes, hit those thumbs up or thumbs down. Let us know how we can build a better show to sow back into you. And last but not least, if you truly love what we're doing and you're about sowing seeds, go over to the sphere.tv/donate. We've got a couple of options. You can donate one time right on the website, or you can donate via Patreon and get exclusive content that's just for you. So, show's not ending, folks, but we're about to cut off Facebook. So make sure you go subscribe right here at the Sphere. So let's keep this party rolling, and let's talk about today. let's talk about where you're at today, BP. When people come and they say, you know what, I want to get my hands on some Be-Fit foods. What are they actually experiencing? What options do you have? What's that customer relation like?
Oh, that's so. The customer is the ultimate. That's what we thrive on.
Sure.
The ultimate customer experience, because actually Be-Fit Foods wouldn't be here today if it weren't for the customers, if it weren't for the relationships that we built.
Indeed.
So before I talk to my employees about anything, the first thing that we discuss is customer service. It's definitely what we're built on and what I thrive on. So we are dealing with people's food. So it's what you're putting into your body. Without that relationship, without me having that personal relationship with you, Gary, how can you feel comfortable going home and eating what we have in our containers? So it's definitely important that I build that customer relationship, that customer-client relationship, letting them know that we're a trusted brand, that we're a respected brand in the community, and that's what we will continue to stand on to continue to build. So we put much pride into the ingredients, into everything. When you walk out with just that one container, you know that it's not just healthy for you, but it was made with the intentions of you and your healthy lifestyle.
Wow.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming y'all have a wider variety on your menu.
We do. I mean, every culture that you can think of is on the menu. We have something from, the Caribbean and the Caribbean and Asian inspired meals.
Look at
we
this.
have
And for those that are watching, we've got it up right now.
Moroccan inspired meals and so many different herbs and spices that Chef Janelle has come up with. I'm just amazed at what she's done.
Ain't that something?
I'm just amazed. And that's another thing. I'm like, oh my, how did I make it this far?
Because you said,
how did I make it this far?
You knew the greatness.
Yeah,
within.
I did. So I just kept going. And I was providing something that was producing results.
Yeah.
And you can't beat that. When something really works, when it really works and it's really making you better, how can you shy away from it?
Very true.
I mean,
the product speaks for itself.
You touched on two hot buttons. They were gems for me. And I hope they were gems for you, but I'll just do a quick recap just in case you guys missed it. You started off talking about the customer experience, and then you tied in the brand.
Yeah.
I think we forget sometimes that if we don't keep the customer at the center of everything we do,
Come on.
we have no brand.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering,
Oh, that's good, Kalia. That is so true.
Like if we're
Yeah.
wondering, well, I have this business and I've been struggling year after year after year. There's no ROI, no return on investment.
Right.
You don't have any loyalty. You have a loyalty program, but you don't have loyal customers.
Come on.
Something's not right.
You have to go back and check that
Yeah,
customer
yeah.
experience. So thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
sure.
Definitely.
Now-
Go ahead.
No. Well, I was going to say, while you're building this customer experience, though, a lot of times as entrepreneurs, we so much into our business that we often find ourselves drained or at the ends of our wits as the week goes on, the month goes on. What are you doing after you've given all that you've got? What are you doing to sew back in yourself to recharge that battery?
For this that's called balance, and for the first couple of years I didn't have that. Well, I mean I really don't have it now, but I'm getting a lot better. The first 2 years of my business, it was all grind. It was all Be-Fit Foods. That's all my life knew. I felt like a robot. I would wake up, go to work, and come home, go to sleep, wake up, go to work. Oh, it just became repetitive, and that's what I did all day, every day, until I was just drained and
You hit the wall.
And I think that it's so funny that this happened in the field that I'm in. I'm preaching a healthy lifestyle, and I'm not putting back into myself because I'm so worried about trying to take care of other people, but I can't take care of other people if I'm not here.
So true.
So it's very important that you find some kind of balance and delegate. You have to delegate. And you can't grow if you don't delegate. If you think that you're going to be able to run a successful $1 million billion-dollar company, it's just not possible unless it's something that's y'all generated from online. But it was hard for me to delegate because I'm like, this is my baby and no one's going to do it. Like, I know that I'm doing it and I'm giving it my all. You're not going to give it your all. So just let me do it. But if you try to do everything, you're not giving everything your all.
Very true.
Well, you working in the business
and
not
not
on the
the
business, right? I mean, because that's the
that's
biggest
exactly
piece
what I
for
was doing.
many of us entrepreneurs is that we really think about it. Like, if we never develop someone else to do it, how are we ever going to get out of that role?
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh.
You gotta
But
put
it's
that hat
so
down.
hard.
It was
so
very hard. And I'm just now I still have about a whole leg and I have one, but the
That's better than both.
majority of me, I've made a big step towards, my next to getting completely out and focusing on.
And that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now it's about marketing, branding. It's about pushing the business forward. You
Ooh,
got to be the front. Come on, I'm just saying.
That layup.
You like that? You like that?
I'm about to.
You feel where I was going?
For the Rockets tonight.
Come on.
What? Listen.
Oh, that
come
was
on,
the
G.
Rockets.
You know why? Because this fella just set it up so
I
nicely.
sure I do.
For this portion of our show that is sponsored by True Digital Consulting. Listen, you're online right now, and so are your customers. The question is, how do you actively reach them? Marketing has to be a consistent journey, and we're here to walk with you every step of the way. True Digital Media Consulting can help with website development, online ads, your business reputation, and organic growth on search engines. Give us a call today to discuss a customized strategy for your business at 832-934-4436 or send us an email to info@truedigitalmediaconsulting.com. Mention the Sphere to receive a free 30-minute strategy consultation. One time for our boy Reem. If you're
Doing his
into
thing.
hip hop, check out Boom Bap.
Yeah, boy's doing his thing over there. Booyah.
Ah.
I've heard a lot of things, and I have an idea, but I don't like to ride on assumptions. But what I would like to know is, what is it about you, BP, owner, facilitator, dreamer of BFit Foods, that is the quote-unquote X Factor? Why do people come to you and keep coming to you as the top meal preparation service here in Houston?
That's because BFit Foods has a product, or not even the product. It's about the people. They come to me because they know that this is for them and we do it for them. There's nothing special about, the meals are great. We found a way to put ingredients together to make sure that you're going to live your best lifestyle. But when you walk into the BFit Foods door, you're getting a different experience that you don't get at other businesses. And I make sure of it every day. I was just telling someone this last week. I just promoted one of my associates to manager, but everyone before that were just associates. And I've never had a customer come in and say, can I, or have an experience to where they wanted to speak to the manager.
Wow.
Because no matter which associate you got, they're going to handle you with how I would have handled you anyway.
Volumes.
Yeah, it does.
And no one, we don't tell the customers this, but no one, my associates know, no one's walking out of that door unhappy. You come in here and maybe we messed up on something. I don't doubt it. Maybe. Because we've failed.
We're human.
Stuff
Exactly.
happens.
Yeah.
Especially when
learning
you're growing.
opportunities.
We're definitely always going to make it right, no matter what the case is. It's always going to be made right. And that's what good customer service does. A lot of people say that you can't please everyone. But my motto is, it doesn't hurt to try. It doesn't hurt to try. I'm not going to make everyone happy. But if my mission is to give my all and my very best, then there was nothing else left that I could have done. And that's what people like. They know that when they come to BFit Foods, they're going to get a different experience that they don't just get anywhere. And that's why you go to some restaurants. The food, it's not always so okay, but once from when you walk in that door until you order your food, receive your food, the entire experience is going to be different, and that's the atmosphere that you want to be around. People like to be around positivity. They like to be around something that's inspiring, and that's not just what BeFit Foods is, but that's what the culture BeFit Foods is building.
Whoa. I love that.
Yeah.
Culture.
That's why we hear. When she said
it hit my spirit.
Yeah.
It sizzled a little bit.
You want to connect to something, especially I'm putting something inside of your body. When you come in here, you want to connect with me.
I want to know you.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, how did you come down this path so that we can cross paths to meet.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is most people nowadays, we don't believe in gifts in terms of like for holidays and Christmas or birthdays. Mm-hmm. We don't want a gift. We want to experience.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. But where do we go? Because I'm like, I need to. Our viewers are probably sitting here thinking, okay, this food is probably tasting great. They talked about shrimp and grits, and it's healthy.
Early.
And she is talking about this experience. Mm-hmm. Where can they go for our folks who are here in Houston locally? Where can they go to get this experience?
So there's quite a few places. BeFitFoods.com. We deliver directly to your door.
Nice.
We are located at 9555 Main Street, down from NRG Stadium on 610 in Main. Mm-hmm. But our delivery service reaches all over Houston and outside of Houston. So we go as far north as Montgomery County, as far south as Galveston, Freeport, east Baytown, and west Sealy, Texas. So we reach a wide
all
range.
The subdivisions.
If you can't make
every
all
suburb.
7 million.
There are
of
no
y'all.
excuses. There are no excuses, and we have same day delivery. So we just want to provide the convenience to our customer.
Sure.
Everyone, and we live on I'm going to start Monday type world now. So you don't have to. You can start right now. You don't have to wait. If the delivery takes 24, 48 hours, then they're going to just wait until next week. We want to make it as convenient for you as possible.
Now that's a differentiator like no other.
It always is.
I need to go ahead and hit
that up. Now,
my order.
Now a lot of this creation, a lot of these processes take place normally when you are your best self. And we talked about being able to recharge that battery. But a supplement of that is being able to protect your creative space so that you can build out these processes, these ideas, things that are going to work fluidly for your clientele. How do you, or share with our viewers, our subscribers right now, how do you protect that creative space? What does that look like to you?
So my life is positive. I don't have anyone around me that's negative. I can't tell you what negativity is. I can tell you that I deal.
Come on.
I can't.
Eradicate.
I can't. I can tell you the trials and tribulations that I deal with in a business setting, or the business aspect of it. There are lots of trials and lots of stuff that I go through. But the people in my life, everyone is positive. And if it's not, then we're going to let you handle that, because you're going to handle that.
Smile.
Really.
I'm going to prune you. It's pruning season.
See you later.
Yeah, you're going to handle that. And then when you're ready to come back, you can come back. If we're not, because sometimes people are just there for a lesson or just a season. And that's totally okay. It doesn't mean that I'm better than them or they're better than me. Totally. The position that they needed to play at that moment, it has expired. That's totally okay, and you got to get the beauty out of whatever that was that you guys were able to experience together to go to the next level.
Silver lining.
You better know your expiration
I'm all for
date.
that.
Come on. I'm just no pun intended.
I don't think you're talking about food.
You better know your expiration dates.
Yeah, it's true because we deal with, just as an entrepreneur anyway, we deal with so much. Why do you want some drama with people that really, if you really think about it, the drama that we create isn't really important when you're dealing with business?
Yes.
Like, that's so petty. I have so much more that I'm dealing with right now. This is what's important. Changing putting something in perspective and building a brand and a business that's going to allow you to change the settings around you, help the people around you. And there's no time for the negativity, because if you're optimistic about everything, you can truly get a lot further, because worrying isn't going to change anything. But
at all.
If you're excited about the change, if you're optimistic about the change, you get you can progress a lot faster.
Totally.
You can really progress a lot faster instead of pondering on what it may look like at the time. My mind always jumps into solution or we got to figure it out when a problem arises. My mind doesn't get scared. It just says what's the solution?
Troubleshoot mode.
Oh, we got to figure it out.
Got to move on.
Yeah, we got to work through this.
Well, in this, we got to be
we got to fix this.
I was telling a friend of mine, I was like, sometimes I wish that my mind would even cry. Like, I feel like sometimes a good cry makes you feel better.
It will.
And my mind's like,
go a long way.
My mind doesn't even think that. They're like, cry. I'm like, oh, let me get a good cry. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh,
that doesn't even happen much
you.
for me. It doesn't happen much for me. My mind's just like, what are you gonna do? We got to figure it out. So, but I mean, I love it. I wouldn't trade this life for anything. It's really hard. It's become very hard. Well, it's always been hard, and you think that it gets easier, but it never gets easier. It gets harder. You just continue to push at it.
You get more resilient.
Oh,
over
you
time.
do. You do.
That's why you're able to handle these hard times. Man.
Yeah.
And you spoke a lot. The common denominator is embracing the journey with smiles and with fun and with glee. I think that also plays a major role in getting to the point you are today.
Yeah.
Man, I'm fire.
Flames.
Yeah.
Exactly. So for those that are tuned in, this particular portion of the show is sponsored by us right here at the Sphere. So are you starting your business or looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at the Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States, as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue, coupled with your strategic ad, is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789 or send us an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv. Yes, indeed. So, as we bring the show to a close, I always like to talk vision. I always like to talk empire building. That purpose.
That's my kind of talk.
Come on with it.
Come on. That's how we talk.
Purposeful life.
That's our language.
Kind of talk.
Talk to me. Talk to our viewers. Talk to everybody sitting at home right now. They're listening to this on their iPhone or they're watching this somewhere on their TV, their big screen. Where do you see BeFit Foods in the year 2030, in the year 2040?
Wow.
Talk legacy. Talk about the future of this empire that you're bringing together.
So definitely by 2030, we are expanding outside of just the food. We're helping you in every aspect, which we've already begun to do. We have, it's not just about, because your health and wellness is from the inside out.
Yes.
It's spiritually, it's mentally, it's physically. So we've brought in nutritionists and dietitians that you can come and speak to.
Smell turnkey.
It's coming.
We are connecting with psychiatrists and therapists that you can come and speak to, because
that's important.
a lot of people don't know, and some people I'm sure are dealing with this, that stress and just the negative mental
anxiety
can help you, can hinder you from reaching the health and
pounds.
fitness goals that you have. So not only that, but my brand as a whole will come together as BeFit Solutions, and what we will have is our locations that you can come to BeFit Foods, you can come to BeFit, so the gym, you can come and see a therapist, you can come and see the psychiatrist, whatever it is that you're needing, mentally, physically, or spiritually. that will be there
I love that.
together. So it's not just about the food. It's really about changing your life and living a real healthy lifestyle.
Come on,
That's your
turnkey.
tagline.
Yeah, your lifeline to a healthy and fit lifestyle. So people don't know the food.
She hit it one time. Boom. By y'all. In your face.
In the Be Fit Foods logo, the foods is a lifeline.
Yeah. Explain that thing.
Listen, there
We're
was
lifeline.
intention with
Yeah.
developing
Thoughts.
every piece of this
Come on.
Yeah.
Care.
business.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
just
you,
been an
yeah.
honor to I'm so fired up right now. I feel like I need to go and
Man, we need to
wanna
run
go.
this back. Rockets need to watch
couple of
this.
times.
I'm just
That's how I
saying.
feel
tried
watching
it.
you guys. That's how I feel watching y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, but no.
But that's what we're supposed to do for each
We-
other.
we
You know,
are.
sometimes
Yeah.
we're like not having a good day, and you're like, "Oh, let me go." You
Yeah.
know what? I
Let
need
me
to
go
go do
tune
some.
in.
Yeah.
Right. Let me go
Let me
get
go-
myself together.
You get
Yeah.
the inspiration that you need because we're not always on 100%.
We're not.
We're not. We're
That's
not.
We're
So-
human.
We're human.
Yeah, it's true.
Goes back to that. Well, I know as a human, I've got one final question I would like to pose to you, BP.
Okay.
If you don't mind. So let's imagine that we erase that lifeline that you call food.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take the logo away. Let's take the perfect location away right there at 610 in Maine. Let's take away the executive chef, one of the best in the country.
We're taking it back to day one.
We're
huh?
taking
Day
we're
one.
taking brick by brick, mortar by mortar. We're taking design, implementation, everything that you've poured into this business, all the way down to the doodles on the napkin. We're taking it all the way back to its infancy. And we changed the game by sliding you some seed money. How would you rebuild
oh,
Be Fit
man.
Foods
You know,
in
I
the way
could-
that you didn't the first time?
I will answer that, but I would say I don't think that Be Fit Foods would be where it is now if it was given to me. It would
Speak
not.
on that.
Come on,
It would
talk about
not.
Speak
talk
on
about
that
the
gem.
journey. Come
Speak on that gem.
peel that onion,
because when
please.
something's
Yes.
given to you, your ego plays a part,
Mhm.
and you think that this was just easy.
Yeah.
But when you have to hustle and bustle from the ground up with nothing,
Emphasis
it
on that
changes
G.
your aspect.
Yes.
It humbles you, and it allows you to see the real truth behind what the vision truly is. If you had given me money,
Come on.
I would have probably put it in places that it wasn't supposed to be, but because I didn't have the money and I had to earn the money, I only put it where it needed to be. And if I had just received it, it would have gone to my wants. And our wants are ego driven. We want to look like something
big.
is good.
Come on.
Oh,
She talking spirit
right?
now. We gonna Be Fit
Right?
Spirit. This is a whole other show.
It's
This
a whole new
this a
show.
whole new
It's a no
podcast.
show on the
So
podcast.
true. Our wants are ego driven. So you want to put it towards the look,
Yeah.
but not the foundation. But because I had to work for it, I had to build the foundation from the ground up. And that's where the blessing came. And that's why the customer service is there. That's why I'm humble. That's why I'm personable. That's why I understand and why I'm so big on customer service. Because when I very first started, and I used to cook all weekend with no sleep, and then Sunday night, when the last meal was put together, I would deliver, and my customers who are professionals were getting their meals at 10 and 11 o'clock past their bedtime are still with me today because they saw the
They were
drive
there.
and the passion. That's who built this business, and that's
Yes.
why I am who I am today.
Woo!
Be Fit
Listen.
Foods. Okay.
Listen.
Come on.
It's so true.
Command
so if
your
those
money,
things had
command
given it
that
to me,
business.
if you had given it to me, I would have had delivery drivers, and I would have never connected with my customers.
And you wouldn't have
Talk
those
about
same
it.
customers
Yeah,
today.
Yeah.
You would have just
Come on. It
been
wouldn't
I
have been
wouldn't
personal.
have it
to
just
somebody
yeah.
else I can try this meal for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was
So-
Come on,
command your
Yeah.
money, command your
You
business.
gotta talk about it.
You heard B.
Man,
Yeah,
know
you
your
gotta work
expiration
hard.
date.
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
got a feeling we're gonna hear that one again.
You know it's coming. BP, we would like to, because of the things that you've been through, because of the trials and tribulations, what you have sown into your business, what you have sown into community, what you have sown into the culture and the dynamic that you have created surrounding your customer base. And I'm for sure everyone that you work with and have touched, we would like to officially coin you a startup master. So please,
honored.
so for everybody that's tuned in right now, please let them know where they can reach you, follow you, get their meals, where can they put their orders in, all those things.
So all information is at beefitfoods.com. That's B with 2 E's, BEEFITFOODS. It's definitely on the screen. You can catch us at 9555 Main Street at 610 in Main, and our second location opening this summer on 45 in Cypresswood in the Spring area.
You heard that.
But if you can't come to any location, just order online and we will come directly to your door, same day or next day, whichever you prefer. We are on all social media, Facebook and Instagram at BeFitFoods. But yeah, if you have any questions, check us out online at beefitfoods.com or give us a call. One of our team members would love to speak to you and help you get started.
There it is.
I want to go just to
for
the experience. I just want to go hang out.
Can
I go there and just work one day? Can you imagine the vibe?
It's that fun. It's that fun. My associates love coming to work. I think it's so cool. They're all my cashiers at the store. They're young, and so the terminology now. One of my new supervisor, he's like, my job's lit. So I'm like,
arrive.
Okay.
I'm like,
you can arrive.
Yeah.
He's like, my job's lit. And I'm like, okay, I like that. Because when we were younger, we didn't really care for our jobs. We just wanted to check. But he really puts. They really go above. Oh, you had fun. No, it was too hot. I couldn't have worked there.
It was hot.
Man,
I loved it. I was cutting up.
Yeah,
Only in the evening.
I was
when
in
the sun
ride.
went down.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I could have done that.
At the luau, cutting up. Anyway,
this fella.
This has been such a great episode. Once again, BP, thank you so much
thank you
for
guys,
joining
Gary,
us here on the show. We truly appreciate you. And of course, KG, where can the good people reach you at, my dear?
Good people, for my YouTubers, you can catch me at KOG Speaks TV. You can also hit me up on my website at KOGpassion.com. There, you can just connect with me across all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, as well as LinkedIn. What about you, G?
Well, they can find me anywhere online: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snappity Chat. And I put up a snap yesterday. Check that out if it's still there. I don't even know. At G Hawkins. That's G Hawkins with a Z. And of course, if you have any questions about what we do here on the show, please do not hesitate. Shoot us an email, startupmasters, that's plural, at thesphere.tv, or hit us across any social media platform at thesphere.tv. Use our hashtag StartupMasters, and we will definitely get back with you. This has been another electrifying episode. We will see you all next time. Take care, folks.
Thank you.